up, you guys? It's Mary.
And I'm
Leave us a like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below, y'all. Today we are going to be talking about John Morant.
Yeah, John Morant.
John
Morant has. I'm sure all of you have heard.
Everyone has heard.
Is
suspended.
Well, he said he was going to take some time off, and they suspended him for 2 games. But now they have increased it. I think he needs time. So I don't know if it's a suspension now or if he just needs more time. But he's going to be out for 4 more games. So that's going to make a total of 6 games that he's going to miss.
And the reason why
Yeah,
go ahead.
He is with the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah.
That's the team. And of course we know what happened to Tyree Nichols in Memphis. The guy who was beaten by 5 officers, right? Police officers. And I hear that Memphis has like the second highest rate of gun violence in the country.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have guns there in Memphis. So I just felt like, Ja, you didn't really come from any gun life or gang life, So why you have to go on Instagram to brandish your weapon made no sense.
I thought it was kind
It
of...
just made no sense. And then you are hanging with people who obviously don't give a shit about your life. Because if they care about your life, they're gonna say, hey bruh, don't do that. Because if you're gonna brandish your weapon in Memphis, then it's like, hey, if you're going to live by that gun, you're going to die by that gun. And that's real in Memphis.
Yeah.
What were you brandishing it for? To show that, hey, don't come mess with me. I have a gun. Like, if you're packing and someone else is packing, what does that mean? That just means that you both are going to have the higher chance of being killed by the gun. Like, you are about to, when you finish your rookie contract, you're about to make probably upwards of 200 million, have a 200 million contract in 5 years. Like, what in the hell are you thinking? And your father is there, he's in your life. Because, if Ja was raised by a single mom, right now they'll be blaming single mothers. Oh, single mother, that's why. Your father is right there. Like, father, like, where the hell is you? This guy is only 23, like I always tell my kid, I am going to be your guardian really till, hands on, till you are 26. After that, once you turn 26 and that part of your brain, the empathetic part, has totally fused and you're fine, that's when I'm like, oh, okay. Now I'm just going to be here in the background. So he's only 23, Dad. Why is this happening to your son? That's what I got to say. Anytime something happens to a child with some kind of violence, brandishing guns, I always got to ask, where the hell is the father? That's what I have to ask these days. Where is the father? And Ja, you also have a child. You yourself have a child. What kind of influence is this? This is not what the NBA is about. It's not. If I were you, I will try to contact veterans in the NBA. I don't know who your idol was when you were growing up, but maybe it's time for you to contact LeBron, reach out to Steph Curry. Reach out to Jalen Rose. Reach out to some of these veterans. If you don't want to reach out to people who are actively playing, you can reach out to JJ Redick. You can reach out to Hakeem Olajuwon. Hey, you can reach out to Michael Jordan. Reach out to somebody. Okay? People have been talking about one day you'll be the face of the NBA. And I love his game. People have said so. Newscasters have said so.
Isn't LeBron the face of the NBA right now?
Right now. But Ja is much younger. Right. Ja is LeBron is 15 years older than Ja. So you're going to be playing when he is done. He's at the
I mean,
twilight
we will
of his
hope
career.
that the face of the NBA will be somebody like LeBron, who is a stable figure in his kid's life, who is doing the right thing, who doesn't have any scandals,
who's a husband,
and is a husband, father, a good man, is in his community and has the children's school
Curry
and everything.
Should be the face of the NBA. That's what I think. After LeBron, I think it should be Steph Curry. That's what I really think.
Aren't they the same age?
No, they're not. LeBron is older than Steph, probably by, I don't know, 5 years or so.
They're in the same range, really.
No, they really aren't. Steph Curry was in high school when LeBron was playing. And he talks about that. He has his jersey up on his wall.
But 5 years isn't really that far apart.
I think 5 or 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I know Steph is in his early 30s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I just felt like the reason why maybe he was trying to do it just kind of reminds me of, like, maybe
when he was bullied when he was younger, and he doesn't want people to think that he's soft.
No, what I think it is, it kind of reminds me of, like, sometimes when people go into these interracial relationships.
Okay.
Usually I've seen TikToks of where you'll see, like, what I really have been seeing this really kind of mainly with, like, black women and white men. Okay. Where you'll kind of see a black woman trying to show that she's still very much so pro-black. And so she'll be making these, like, TikToks or whatever. Like, I remember one time she was doing something for her husband or whatever, and he was throwing money at her, and then the title was called Reparations. It's like you're trying to prove something. Like, obviously you
I would have been offended if my husband throwing money at me.
I know, but she was there talking about how, it's reparations. Like, you're dating a white man, that's fine. Do your thing. Mm. But you don't have to feel bad about it and try to show, hey, I'm so pro-black. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this guy did not grow up in the hood. He wasn't a Crip. He wasn't a Blood.
No,
he wasn't doing that.
Like, they're trying to say that he's part of the Crip now. I'm like, when?
I don't think so. I don't think he is. I think he's trying to prove that, hey, look, even though I grew up in this really nice lifestyle, it don't mean that I can't be like one of those guys, like, who has a gun. My thing is those guys...
So respect me. Be afraid of me.
Yeah. My thing is those guys who are going out there in the gang life, shooting stuff up or whatever,
don't have a choice.
They actually probably wish that they were in your position, where they could have a $200 million contract, where they could be playing for the NBA, where they could be getting their mother something.
They wish.
They wish that they were you. So you sitting down here saying that I'm going to be on Instagram acting like a thug, I got my gun, look at me. Like, I mean, you doing all that, it don't make no sense. No. Like, you did not grow up...
Nobody believes that you're a tough guy like that.
You didn't grow up gang-banging. You probably have a bodyguard. If anything, you probably borrowed your bodyguard's gun and said, well, let me show you here. Like, there's no point. You look stupid. You are living a very blessed life.
Yes.
Be proud of that.
Yes.
I will be the biggest square known to man if I'm getting a $200 million contract a year. $200 million a year?
Like Shannon Sharp said, he said, I'll be with my fuzzy pink slippers. I'll have my legs crossed.
Man, you will not see me in no mess.
You will not see me in no mess. Please.
I am sitting on a nice cushion of $200 million a year.
$200 million in 5 years. So it's like almost $50 million a year.
You could not pay me enough money to go and F up my life, to go prove something to some delinquent that I'm a thug.
Thank you.
For what? I'm sitting on $50 million a year.
You're living with where the wealthiest people are living.
$50 million, how much is that a month?
I mean, come on, man. Come on, Ja. Like, this is stupid. It's $4 million a month. It's about almost $5 million a month.
$4 million a month, and you want to be sitting down here on Instagram waving a gun? It's giving me uneducated. It's giving me degenerates. It's giving me illiterate.
Dumb as hell.
There's no way in hell I'm going to go brandish a gun to look like a thug. I am not a thug. I am in the NBA. I am living in the poshest of places. I have a driver. I have a chef. I have a cook. Yes. I have someone who drives
I have a masseuse. I got someone who takes my groceries.
I have somebody who takes the cover off me in the morning just so I can wake up.
And opens my curtains.
Like, please. I will be the biggest square no man. You couldn't pay me enough to be a thug. Yeah. I'm like, you have the opportunity that most people will never have in their life.
Thank you.
To be able to have that much money a month.
I know.
Some people are barely making $400 a month.
I know.
And you want to go and
raise your child and let her be in the best of schools and all that. Yeah, come on.
Please don't make dumb decisions. The people in the hood are probably looking at him like, why the hell would he do some dumb shit like that?
He's giving me lack of common sense vibes.
Yeah, like, that didn't make no sense.
No damn sense.
I don't think he's actually a Crip. I think he's a young boy who is trying to prove something that he has never been.
You don't have to prove
and I think it's also
to anybody. That's what you have to understand. That really is the beginning of manhood. When you don't give two shits about someone thinking you're a man, you don't have to go and prove to people. Like if you are trying to prove to someone that you're a man by brandishing a gun, and that's what you got to do to prove that you're a man by brandishing a gun, the person who is telling you all that, I'm kind of questioning their manhood too.
Look at Russell Wilson.
Like, come on.
When they called him a square, he posted a video the next day of him saying that, yeah, I'm that square who waits in hiding just to surprise my lady with flowers.
Yes.
Had a huge bouquet of flowers. Took a plane to go see her wherever she was in Europe and surprised her, gave her this huge bouquet. He was like, I don't care, I'm going to continue to stay squared up. Has a beautiful wife whose body looks like that, who's an amazing singer who has done so much for people and has like amazing kids.
I know.
And he doesn't care. You see LeBron, he could be there having sex with all types of women, having many scandals. He doesn't. He stays with this one woman. He focuses on his 3 kids. And he is the richest NBA player
right now.
He's not the highest paid player, but he has other businesses and investments that have made him the richest player. He has been with one woman, and I think because he focuses on one woman, he doesn't have to be all over the place living about. You see Tristan Thompson.
Because it takes away from your energy too.
Exactly.
It takes away from your energy, your physical energy as a man. When you're out there having sex with so many different people, it actually
and just living foul
from your physical energy.
You see Tristan Thompson, he's all over the place.
I know.
But and you never hear him. Down. His game has gone down. He's not doing anything with his life for real. You know what I'm saying? And he's not a great player. Most of the time
he used to be, but he has gone down. The more shady he became with his character,
sometimes it's just good to focus on character development and being a good person. And just not giving a damn what people think of you. Like, just be a good person. Don't be doing stuff that you actually don't know shit about.
I know.
And don't be out here. It blows my mind that he would do that.
It blows my mind. If I did not see you with gun before you got into the NBA,
please do not be waving
don't start having it now.
And even if you did have a gun before you got in the NBA, please don't be showing it now. Don't be doing that. You are living a very cushy life. You should be feeling very blessed. That's the issue. People aren't grateful. What you need to do in the morning, you need to get up, pray, and list 10 to 20 things that you're grateful for and why you're grateful for it. You will start to see my life is. I have a lot to be thankful for. There's no reason for me to go out here and ruin it.
Hasn't that helped you?
Yes, it helped me so much.
So this is someone who is 24, Ja. So this is someone that you need to listen to. She's 24. She's just a year older than you. And
he's 23?
He's 23. He's the age of your brother. He's the age of Ra.
He has a child?
He has a child. Yes, he does. Not married, but it does not matter. You have to.
But that's why we just had the conversation about not having your weenie everywhere.
Yeah.
If anything, be with one woman or don't be with anyone.
I hope
until you find your person.
You're with the mother of your child, and hopefully you're looking to getting married. But this, you gotta deal with this stuff. This stuff you got to deal with. This is a no. But you were saying something about one of the advice you'll give him is like a gratitude journal.
Yeah, absolutely do gratitude.
What does the gratitude do for you?
I mean, for me personally, my gratitude journal, it helps me to focus on the good things in my life.
Okay.
Like, sometimes I'll be focusing on things where I'm like, oh my God, we didn't do enough views, or oh my God, I haven't gotten this. Okay. When I sit down and I think about all the things I have gotten, like I've gotten a sewing machine, I have my easel now, I have so much fabric.
Yes.
Like, I was able to wake up today, I was able to breathe. My mom's awake today, she's alive. My brother, he's awake today. I'm able to see the sun, I'm able to go outside. My legs are working, I'm able to walk, I'm able to see, I'm able to hear, I have a mouth to eat. Like, the smallest things you have to be grateful for. And when you think about all of those things, because you could wake up in tomorrow and you ain't got no legs. You could wake up and not have hands to go play your basketball.
It happened to me. I could not talk. I couldn't eat. I had sores like all in my nose, in my mouth, on my lips. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And it was painful. Like, I didn't even realize how just having lips is important.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I couldn't move, my tongue hurts.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't eat certain things. I couldn't talk for long.
Yeah.
And, it actually made me think just how grateful I am.
Yeah.
For just the little thing. And I guess it fills you with fulfillment or
Absolutely, because there are some people who don't have that. There are some people who have to be fed through a tube. There are some people who are sitting down, they can't feed themselves. There are some people who can't even get up and shower. There are some people who can't walk down the steps and walk outside and feel the grass on their toes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm grateful that I'm here in Africa. There's sunny 24/7. Even when it rains, it'll rain for like 10 minutes and the sun comes out. There has not been one day I've been here in Africa after we've been here for like 7 months and the sun has not shined.
Yeah.
Like, even that in itself is a blessing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Really
so you have to think about the smallest of things. Hey, I have a pencil today so I can write down my thoughts. I have a paper where I can write down what I'm grateful for. I have water. My fingers.
Yes.
I have water that I can drink to hydrate myself.
Yes, to take a shower.
There are some kids who don't have water, who don't have food. You have to be grateful for what you have. And when you are grateful for it, you value it. And when you value it, you don't do stupid stuff to ruin your life. Gratitude. That's where it starts.
So the gratitude increases the value.
Yeah.
And then that brings the realization that I cannot mess this up.
Yeah. Because what if I didn't have it tomorrow? What if
gratitude.
Yeah, because you could be in a homeless shelter tomorrow with not even 2 pennies to go get a fry from McDonald's.
And if you mess this up, that could be your life. We have seen there was a player I think LeBron used to play with. I can't remember what his name is. If you guys remember him, he was this light-skinned guy, had like I think red hair. Mm-hmm. He's homeless. Yeah. Now, like so much has been going on with him. So that can
and
actually
even
be your
right
life.
now, you should be grateful that they have only suspended you. They haven't canceled you.
And I don't even know if it's a suspension. Like, no one really knows. I think the 2 days were suspension, but I think these 4 days, he is the one who has asked for that. Yeah. Like for extra time to get his mind right.
Yeah, so you should be grateful that, hey, my team is giving me time to get myself together. Be grateful, hey, I have some time to sit back and think. Yes. I'm grateful for this peace and this time I have away from the game so I can focus and realize what's important. Be grateful that they haven't canceled me or they've removed me from the NBA. And like, even Nike
brought out, said something in support.
Well, after you probably called them before they knew what the hell really happened. Hey, I'm working on my mental health. Thank you very much.
And then they said, wait a minute. He wasn't gone. He slapped a 17-year-old, a teenager.
And then slapping. We didn't even talk about that. Yeah. Slapping somebody in the club. And he's so
lucky. The cops actually, they're done and they're not arresting him or anything like that.
You should be lucky you're not in jail.
Blessing.
Even in your worst of moments, you have to sit down and think about what can I be grateful for. When you focus on what you're grateful for, more things come to you.
And this comes from a youth like yourself, John.
So
she
please.
is 24, you're only 23, her brother is 23.
Yeah.
And you give the same message to Ra also.
Yeah.
So
it wouldn't make sense for you to ruin your life. Yeah. Like, you have so much to be grateful for. Please get yourself together, my brother. That's all I got to say. But
well, you wishing you the best.
Wishing you well.
Taking this time.
I hope you see this video.
I really hope so. Yeah.
But this is just advice from a mother-daughter duo here in Tanzania. Yeah. Wishing
Definitely
you well.
Take your advice because I've really seen that change in you.
Oh, prayer has made me calmer.
Very peaceful. Yeah. And you've become quite optimistic. And
even when it's really hard for me, I really try my best to just be optimistic. Yeah. Because it's not like you're gonna always be grateful. Sometimes you're gonna be like, well, you know what? I'm not grateful for not a damn thing today, God. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But then that's when you go. Yeah. You go outside. Mm-hmm. You breathe in. Yeah. You breathe out. You say, thank you. Yes. Just say thank you. Start naming the stuff because sometimes it's not easy. Like yesterday, I had a very hard day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be able to push yourself through it. Yeah. You know? Yeah. So that's all I got to say.
Yeah.
But hopefully this reaches somebody, and if it has, y'all just comment down below.
Yes.
But
yes.
Yeah, but it is the it's the mother-daughter duo you didn't know you needed.
Yes.
It's Mary.
And Amma.
We invite you guys to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below some things that have helped you to get out of a funk.
And any advice for job, please put it down below.
Let's send this man some positive vibes.
Yes.
Because he obviously needs it.
Yes. Positivity. Bye.